Western leaders love talking about democracy. Free speech, human rights, rule of law. You hear these words in every speech, every summit, every carefully staged press conference. But the more you look around, the more people are asking one simple question. Do they themselves really believe in these values, or is this only for election time? Let's take a look at the UK, for example. Immigration has become the loudest issue in British politics, but immigration itself is not the real problem. The real problem is how immigration is being used. People like Nigel Farage and Tommy Robinson are turning fear into a political weapon. They are not trying to fix Britain. They are feeding anger, creating division, and making ordinary people blame each other while the real issue stays untouched. Housing pressure, public services, wages, policing, national security, foreign money, online disinformation, political interference. These are serious issues. But instead of dealing with them properly, the public is pushed into a shouting match about migrants. And that suits some people perfectly, because a divided Britain is easier to manipulate. So the bigger question is not just who is coming into the country. The bigger question is who is using this issue to influence British politics, disrupt governance, and turn communities against each other. Let's look at the Middle East now. Western leaders talk about peace, stability, and international law. But when bombs fall, borders burn, and civilians pay the price, the language suddenly changes. Let's look at the Iranian school bombing in Minab. Sky News says it verified 152 people killed after a US missile struck a primary school. This included 120 students aged between 6 and 13. It also killed 26 teachers. These children went to school with bags, books, and uniforms. The teachers went to work to educate them, yet they never came home. That should not become a debate about wording, not collateral damage, not targeting error, not military objective. It's simple. A school was hit, children died, teachers died. Yet the world still somehow finds a way to argue about which sentence sounds more diplomatic. When powerful countries talk about international law, they expect the world to listen. But when children are pulled from the rubble of a classroom, the question is simple. Who should be held accountable? Because if international law only applies to your enemies, then it is not law. It is simply just branding. You're watching Global Lens News.